seriously, what the fuck is this shit of an event? We go from summertime beauties to a damn cat of all things? This is going to be a disappointment like the damn dog event, I can already tell.
Seriously, man, shut the hell up. This is why I didn't want you to come along for this one. You're such a downer against animals, and I haven't the faintest idea why. You're probably a dog-hating scumbag, aren't you? You see, guys, this is why I said we should have petitioned to have Donald shunned from society.
Why are you so upset over this? It's not like the summertime fun is over, you know, there's more on the way. Plus, this event drops Nero in it, a Nikke that was heavily favored when everyone saw her during the Bow Wow event. Even you can enjoy a little pussycat girl, can't you, Don?
I ain't a fucking furry, so miss me with that bullshit. This is more an Obama thing, if anything. Only thing I will say, those horny Asian developers do love giving cat girls massive mommy milkers to keep the local cat population well fed off of just one of these human hybrid creatures.
Explain to me how this is my kind of thing, Don. At what point in time have you seen me in a damn animal costume walking around sniffing the assholes of random strangers like I'm Joe around children?
Are you guys ever gonna let that go? You act like I have a problem or something and that this happens frequently or something.
Because you do, Joe. I can understand maybe one time as some sort of old man instability moment, but we have you on record multiple times grabbing little kids and giving them the big Biden sniff on camera. Not to mention the horror you keep putting Leader through.
Can someone please stop this old fucking man from sniffing me all the time?
My love for Leader is eternal, and it shall not be infringed upon. Stop judging me for just expressing myself as I see fit.
Can we just get this shit show on the road? Lord knows I have better things to be doing right now than to listen to Sleepy Joe go on about his pedo fetish while playing a mid-event like this.
So, we're starting everything off with animal abuse? What the hell kind of bullshit is this?
Correction, we were starting it off with animal abuse. It looks like they silenced the cat.
I hope not permanently. What's wrong with these people that they need to abuse this cat?
So it looks like they're getting rid of the cat because they can't deal with raising it. Fucking pet owners of the damn year here. I swear I hate it when people can't take responsibility for an animal without thinking about the long term. They love it when they're cute or when the idea is fine, or even worse, when having a certain animal is considered trendy, but then they abandon it when the pet doesn't fit in with their bullshit lifestyle.
So, can we have these people thrown into prison for this? Like, there's got to be some law they're breaking. Trump, didn't you sign into effect that animal law that protects pets from cruelty?
I mean, yeah, I did. Even I don't think that animals should just be cruelly mistreated by anyone. I might be the pointy tip of the food chain where I deserve to have the best cheeseburgers and pizzas around, but kicking a dog for no damn good reason or tossing a cat just for kicks and jollies doesn't sit right with me.
A bit surprising to hear from you, Donnie. Sometimes I forget that you do have an empathetic side buried deep underneath all that egotistical bullshit you show on a daily basis. So would the law come into effect here?
The moment these people hit that cat again, we can bump up their crimes from aggravated assault to assault with malicious intent. Should get them at least 10 years and give some solace to you three's softy hearts. Never figured how protective of a cat you three could be.
And off they go to get a meal. I think the cat would like something to eat as well, you pieces of shit.
Can we just get one event that doesn't require a trip to a therapist for once? Is it that hard to just give us an event that starts with a ton of horny bait and ends with even more horny bait?
Well, at least we're getting to the part where we as the commander comes into the picture. If anyone can save the day, it's us or him or whatever. You know what I mean?
Dude literally is sitting on a harem of some of the most beautiful women around, most of them willingly wanting to mate with this silverback alpha male, and he's trying to figure out what to do on his time off.
Well, what would you have him do? It's not like any of the Nikkes can get pregnant, so the whole point of... Oh, wait. Never mind, I get what you mean now.
Well, hello there, little Nico lady. My name is Barack Hussein Obama, and I would be honored to make the meow meow with you on this fine day.
God fucking damn it, Obama, I knew you were a fucking furry.
You mean I'm a man of good tastes? Do you not see this beautiful cat girl in front of you, filled out in all the right places and looks like a badass to boot?
All I see is a try-hard example of a fetish for people not quite wanting to take the full plunge into wearing some creepy costume to join in a cartoon gangbang at a local Days Inn motel. What? Did Nero embrace her cat behavior and rampage through a hot topic, grabbing anything she could and called that a wardrobe?
Will you two shut up for a minute? It looks like Nero is asking us to help her out with the abandoned cat from earlier. We will agree immediately to helping this poor kitty out in any way possible.
Looks like they don't have good laws in the Ark regarding pets and their protection. Then again, let's be real here. Many countries outside of ours aren't the best in regards to pet protection and regulations. Abandoning them or abusing them is more so seen as commonplace or normal than it is off-putting. I'm still not happy about that, but we should try our best to change people's minds about being responsible for the pet population.
It would seem that Nero is a cat whisperer of sorts and can communicate with them. An interesting ability to have all things considered. Cats would make for a very stealthy intelligence network, given how mobile and inconspicuous they can be. Wouldn't mind figuring out a way to enlist the services of the noble cat into our military ranks. Any word on if Japan finally figured out how to cross humans with cats yet to create these cat girls?
Unfortunately, those secrets died with Shinzo Abe. May he rest in peace. In cat girl heaven, that lucky son of a gun.
Oh my God, already. Can we hurry this dialogue up? Seriously, we get it. The Chad Thundercock commander is going to help with that abandoned cat. We don't need so much exposition when Nero's pretty much just pushing her kitty titties all up in his horny face. I swear the commander leads with his little head more than anything else.
Oh, come on already, Donnie. You know they have to give us enough backstory to all this, since it's a small event. Look, we even finally learned the name of the cat we're going to save. I get you don't like pets much, but at least try to have a little fun with this event. You'll be back on a beach soon enough, surrounded by half-naked women and sipping on Mai Tais in no time at all. I enjoyed the Bow Wow event, and now it's the cat's turn for some love. We helped out a good boy Doberman to feel more at home. So now we just need to rescue this kitty and give her a home too. She deserves a nice place to live after that bullshit in the beginning. You can't deny that, Donald.
Yeah. Can we just get this show on the road already? That's all I'm saying. We're burning daylight here just sitting around when we already said yes to helping Nero out. We're just going to go grab this cat, give it to Nero, and then we save day. Wow, big whoop. Sure, the beginning of this story sucks ass with what happened. I won't deny that, but we all know that we're going to save the day, and this little cat will have a good home at the kennel with Nero and her friends. Such kindergarten nonsense already, but whatever. I guess we have to have these low-quality stories every so often to lighten the mood up for the better stories to shine.
Donald, I have to ask, what is your reason for being so annoyed with pets? You were the first president in over 100 years to not have a pet in the office with you. I know you don't mind animals, but you can't sit here and tell me that you didn't have a pet because you just wanted to be different.
I don't see what that matters or how it's any of your business, Obama. If you must know, though, Melania doesn't like pets that much. She won't let Barron have a dog, even though he's asked a few times. Really, though, I'm a businessman and a president. I don't have time to dedicate to a pet. I barely have time as is to shower all my children with attention, so a pet would be an inconvenience for me.
I found it weird as well that you didn't have a pet with you during your time as president. I call bullshit on that excuse, Donald. You literally have your own private staff that could assist with caring for your pet, and more than enough illegal immigrants working for you under the table that would enjoy taking care of your pet. Well, at least so long as they're not Cuban. At that point, they may try to turn your cat or dog into a gato taco or a perro burrito, depending on what's available.
Can you guys shut up for 5 minutes? We're missing out on the story. Look, it's little Ruru, the cat that we're going to save. Really digging the double eye colors there. It's pretty rare to see a cat with heterochromia. Hell, I'd love to take you home myself, Ruru. It's definitely been lonely not having a cat around anymore. India was such a great cat to have. I really do hope that she's doing well in her next life and making someone else just as happy as she made me and my family.
Well, not to alarm you there, George, but it looks like Ruru isn't much of a fan of us. She seems to be on edge quite a bit and ready to claw out our eyes if we get too close.
I'd pay good money to see that cat give all of you some street lessons for wanting to go up to it. Go on ahead, fuck around and find out if Ruru won't use those claws of hers to good use. All three of you want to take care of this cat, so have fun. I'll be over here ready to enjoy the show.
Well, it looks like your show ran away, Donald. We can't just force ourselves on a cat, and definitely not one that was abandoned by its owners. If anything, we need to be calm and approach it with ease, showing Ruru that we're not bad people, but that we want to help her out.
All right, let's give chase and work with Nero to getting Ruru to calm down and open up to us. See, Don, this is a fun event.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
After all that chasing and bullshit, she gets herself knocked into a waste river. Oh, will the fun never cease? Such riveting excitement like watching her run away or watching her run away again, or even better, watching her run away after being offered food of all things.
Oh, come on, Donnie. She's an abandoned cat with trust issues. What more did you expect? Hopefully, after we rescue her from the water, she'll finally mellow out and we can show her that we just want to take care of her.
Again, I have to ask Donnie, what is your deal with pets? The whole time we were tailing Ruru, you did nothing but bitch about pet ownership, bitch in general about having to do actual exercise, or bitch about not getting food yourself when Ruru was offered some. I care only about the pet ownership part, and it seems like you're making this whole thing out as something more than just an inconvenience.
You're my best friend in the whole world, Snowball, and we're going to be pals forever, right?
Can you fuck off with the 20 questions already, Obama? Jesus Christ, if you want to know my autobiography so badly, go buy it off of Amazon or something.
Barack, I think you may have struck a nerve. Best to leave Donnie alone for a bit. Look, let's focus on taking care of Ruru. It would seem that she's calming down at least a bit.
All right, but we're revisiting this later. The man that helped pass one of the strongest pet laws in the United States and awarded the dog that helped take down an ISIS leader having issues with pets in general just doesn't sit right with me. Whatever, though. Let's take care of Ruru.
A few moments later.
Well, boys, we finally made it to the pet shelter. I want to check out all the dogs and cats here and see if there's any that Laura would like to have on the ranch. Ever since losing India, Spot, Barney, and Miss Beasley, it just doesn't feel the same not having a traditional pet around. Whoa, a babe.
Hello there, dear madam. My name is Barack Hussein Obama, and I would be honored to make the random animal noises with you on this fine day.
For fuck's sake already, does a spray bottle work on furries as well the way it does on cats? Can you just tone down the horny for 5 minutes, Obama?
So when does she get into the game? While I may be partial to Little Biscuit, I am very intrigued by the appearance of Leona here. Can't really tell what kind of animal she's based off of, but given that she's holding down a lion there, I think she could be a strong character. I'm getting some good vibes off of this one here, fellas.
It doesn't seem like Ruru is much of a fan of all the animals here. Come on, little girl. No one here wants to hurt you. Everyone here is nice and just wants to play with you.
I can think of a couple of things I'd like to play with right now. I wonder what her hair smells like.
For fuck's sake, I can't believe I'm saying this, but can we get back to Sleepy Joe being the creepy bastard around here? I'm really not sure how to take furry, horny, yiff mode Obama with all this shit. Christ almighty, you're supposed to be the sensible, milquetoast, regular dude around here, Barack. Not give us all an insight into what lurks within the deepest recesses of your mind.
Do you really think Obama could have a run at my crown, Donnie? I've seen and done things that they don't have laws on the books to even punish, let alone realize that such a thing exists. My degeneracy will not be questioned or challenged, even though you yourself could try. Really, the only one that could possibly defeat me would be Bill. However, that's another story for another day.
I'm sorry I even said anything. We're not bringing him up. Jesus Christ, just saying his name could summon him like Beetlejuice. Make sure Mary isn't around. Poor brunette in a blue dress is basically the bait to get him running.
Well, we have the whole team here for the animal crew. Gotta say, all in all, they seem to be a happy, enjoyable bunch of Nikkes. I do so hope that Leona is released soon and that we get a solid team here. From what I can gather, Nero is a solid character to have. She might not be OP or anything, but she's not a hot dog shit either. I'll probably roll for her later after we're all done here.
Well, isn't that a nice gesture? How do you guys think it would be to have so many dogs lick you all over?
Well, for around $13 and a few jars of peanut butter, I know a gal back in Guatemala named Rosita who runs a business where you can find out Barack. For an extra $6 tip, she'll put jelly in between your cheeks and proceed to make what is known as the Aztec Gringo Blue Plate Special. But be warned, she will summon a horde of fire ants to go to war with a one-eyed crow named Gustavo for control of your booty hole.
Jesus Christ already, Joe. Learn how to shut the fuck up.
Much, much later.
Kitty's got claws. I'm more turned on now seeing that she can be a little rough.
I just hate you so damn much, Barry. Like with every fiber of my being. Why the hell do you have to be a fucking furry of all things? I thought you were just into roided out of bitch Amazonian women that could squat a public bus.
And again, I'm not a damn furry. I've just got an appreciation for the Nikke girls out there. I have given up trying to convince you that there is a difference between enjoying human women with cat features and cat women with human features.
I mean, it is a dangerous slope to go down, Barack. You have to admit that. In Donnie's defense, a surface-level view of cat girls would entail that you would just keep going forward and eventually just embrace being a furry. I think it's hard to grasp that someone would just stop at one level and leave it at that.
Well, it's kind of like starting off smoking weed. Many would see that as a gateway drug into many other substances out there. To their credit, they're right. I totally started snorting crack after I got tired of the Mary Jane. How else do you guys think that Hunter got into his habit? Bitch is a lightweight compared to me. Wait, I totally forgot where I was going with this. Oh yeah, I remember now. Barack, you're going to become a brony since you enjoy staring at the buttholes of cat girls.
I think we skipped a few steps here with that. There's a stark difference between furries and bronies, you know.
Yeah, the difference being that they're both disgusting and don't deserve to live. However, a furry is slightly more tolerable than a brony. How bad do you have to be for the furry community to look at you and join up with regular people under the pretense of saying, we know we're bad, but we're not these guys? Sometimes I hate saying it, but the enemy of my enemy is my friend when dealing with these kinds of fandoms and subcultures.
Can we just get back on track here? How the hell did we get so sidetracked watching a cat that we ended up going down this rabbit hole?
Much, much, much later.
Why the fuck are we fighting raptures while we're dealing with a cat? Seriously, how do we go from sitting in a park with a cat to shooting raptures out of the blue and then go back to petting the damn thing?
Oh, come on, Donnie. You're going to tell me that you would just leave a poor, defenseless cat to these monstrosities? Have you no heart, man?
No, I'm with Donald on this one. This is pretty jarring and kind of takes away from the urgency of the story. Like, are we just being dialed after every single moment with Ruru to be reminded that we get our paycheck by killing mechanized space aliens? It's not like they're attacking us within the Ark, you know. Maybe if we were shooting cat treats at other kitty type of enemies to pacify them, then maybe I can justify this shooting section stuff.
Let's just clear these things out and move on with everything. This is just one of those don't think about it moments. It's not like this hard or anything, just a bit tedious.
Well, now all that's over. Seems like little Ruru is out in the rain. Why would she come back to the dump of all places?
Looks like she still misses those pieces of crap that abandoned her. I guess she's very attached to those people, even though they did her dirty like this. I know it's a tough pill to swallow, Ruru, but you have to learn to let go, little one. There are plenty of great people out there that would love to take care of you and watch over you.
Anything wrong there, Don? You're looking a little long in the face all of a sudden. Something on your mind there, bud?
No, Dad, stop, please. Snowball is my friend. You can't do this.
I've done told you once before, boy, you don't need no damn friends, and you certainly don't need no damn pets stinking up my household. You're rich. You're better than everyone else, and if this is what must be done to get it through that thick skull of yours, then so be it. I'll ship you off to military academy and make a man out of you yet, boy.
Dad, wait. No, please, dear God. No, Dad, I'm begging you, please.
Just leave me alone, please. I don't want to talk about it. Go annoy Obama or something, Sleepy Joe.
Oh, come on, Donnie boy. We're friends, aren't we? I know we haven't always seen eye to eye on everything, but if something is bothering you, then you know you have me and the boys here to talk to, right? No sense in holding on to something that we can help you with.
Yeah, I know. Look, I appreciate it, Joe. I need a moment to myself, okay? If I feel like it, I'll tell you guys about it later. Let's just look after Ruru for now, okay? Don't worry about me. Ruru needs us more.
Well, we have a depressed cat and a depressed Donald on our hands. Can't believe I'm saying this, but I find it weird that Donnie isn't his usual overly confident self. I always thought that seeing him without his ego out for the world to see would be a good thing, but this just doesn't feel right at all.
Yeah, all he's been doing is staring at Ruru for the past few hours, and I think I heard him praying under his breath. Couldn't make out what he was saying, but we all know Donald is a religious man. I imagine something that Ruru was doing when she was meowing up a storm in the rain probably triggered something in Donnie. Any luck getting him to talk to you at all lately, Joe?
Nah, he wasn't really in a talking mood, and nothing I could say to him would get him to open up to me. I say we just let him be for now, and we just keep our eyes on him just in case he gets worse. He told me that when he was ready, he'd let us know what was on his mind. No sense in prying it out of him.
Well, I guess you're right there, Joseph. Anywho, let's get Ruru out of this hellhole and back to the shelter. Lord knows all of us could use some rest and some good food in our bellies. I'll bet even Don himself would start feeling like his old self after a couple of cheeseburgers and a Diet Coke.
One eternity later.
That was faster than I thought. Took some time getting Ruru settled down enough to have a proper medical exam. So what can you tell us about her Nero?
Why is Nero acting like she saw a ghost or something?
Not good? What the fuck do you mean not good? Ruru had plenty of strength earlier. I swear you better tell me that she has a bad case of fleas or ate some bad tuna and has a bad case of explosive cat diarrhea. Oh, fuck this. You mean to say that Ruru is dying now? You better be playing a sick fucking twisted joke on me, or so help me God, I'll have you sent to a Chinese wet market where you can become the cause of the next global outbreak, Nero. I don't want to hear that Ruru is gone just because some fucktards like my dad couldn't just let a cat live its life in peace.
Wait, what are you talking about, Donnie? What does your dad have to do with any of this?
Just fuck off. All of you get the hell out of my way. I'm through with all of this bullshit. Fucking I knew this stupid cat event was to be a bunch of bullshit, and here we are. Fucking dealing with a dying cat that had no reason to go through this. Fuck this manipulative, depressive crap. I just wanted to see little Ruru do some stupid random cat bullshit, maybe get into some goofy cartoon antics, and then go take a nap in the sun. I didn't sign up for Depression Quest DLC starring Ruru the cat. I'm fucking leaving. I'll see you all later. I just want to be alone.
Okay, well that was entirely unexpected. Never seen Donnie get so flustered over anything before. Think he'll be okay?
Yeah, he'll be fine. He may be upset, but let's be real. Donnie has always been one to toughen through things. I'm sure he'll just deal with whatever is bothering him and hit us up later. Perhaps then he'll let us know what it is that's bothering him.
So what do we do with Ruru in the meantime? We still have a cat on her last legs on our hands here.
Well, I say that we just give Ruru the best time of her life with what little is remaining of it. If she's going to leave us, then let's let her leave in style.
Sounds good to me, Georgie boy. Let's show her the time of her life. Between all of us, we have the connections to do anything.
After everything, here we are back at the dump. Ruru, do you not want to do anything else? We can still do plenty with you. You know you have nothing but time with us.
Guys, you may not want to hear this, but I think little Ruru knows that her time is coming to an end soon.
I miss you, buddy. One day I'm gonna become even greater than my father could have ever dreamed of being. I'll have so many friends and so many pets that I'll prove that I can have it all. Most of all, I will prove to be a better father than my old man could ever be. My kids will know their dad actually cares about them and just wants them to be happy, that they can have a friend. I promise you, Snowball, I'll make you proud of the man that I become. I'm going to make something of myself, and I'll be a great man one day. I just wish that you could see me do it.
Hey, buddy, long time no see. I've been a pretty busy man since I made that promise to you. I want you to know that I did hold up my promise too. I became a very rich man after taking over Dad's business. I turned it into my own empire and was able to get my name seen across the world. It took a long time, but I did finally manage to make some real friends. It was hard making real friends at first, but I eventually did it. I even had 5 kids of my own too. They've all grown up to become very successful and strong individuals. Most importantly, though, they all know that Dad loves them and encourages them to go do what they desire. I refuse to let any of them know that their father didn't love them wholeheartedly. Trying to get a solid relationship down was a tough job, though, but as they always say, third time's the charm. The only thing I couldn't do was get a new pet of my own. No matter how much I tried, I couldn't replace you. I don't think I ever wanted to either. It wasn't fair how you were taking from this earth, Snowball, and I'm sorry I wasn't strong enough to be there for you when you needed me. I just hope that you're proud of me wherever you are, and that you gave me some luck in the back end. I know that I haven't always been a good person, but I tried to at least be as honest as I could and lead as good of a life as I could. There's probably a lot that I'll have to answer for when I'm standing before the gates of heaven, and if I am punished for how I was on this earth, then that's what I must face. I only pray that God will allow me one last chance to see you again before I go to whatever I may have to endure. I will always miss you, buddy, and just know that while I may not have visited you often, I never forgot about you.
Hey, Donnie, how you holding up? You left in such a rush yesterday, we weren't sure if you were good or not.
Yeah, I'm doing better, Barack. Thanks for asking. I just needed some time to myself is all. Little Ruru and her situation caused me to remember some unpleasant memories is all. I just needed to take a moment and recollect myself.
We wish you were here with us there, Donnie boy. It's unfortunate what happened to little Ruru while you were gone. We did our best to give her the best last moments that any cat could ask for.
Yeah, I'm sorry I bolted on you guys. I really am. I'm sure that with you guys, though, Ruru had the time of her life and she went easy on to the next one.
Nah, don't beat yourself up about it, Donald. It's obvious that you had good enough reasons to go, and I hope that you made some peace with yourself.
Yeah, I think I did. It was definitely good to go talk with an old buddy of mine yesterday. I really needed to have that conversation and get some closure for myself. Say, where's George at? Is he still upset over Ruru?
I believe so. However, he said that he was going to work on something that would lift our spirits after this whole ordeal. To be honest, I don't know what could work to make me feel better. I just miss that little cat so much. Well, speak of the devil. George is calling. Hang on, boys. This is Joe's Pizza, where we don't guarantee smiles, but we do guarantee surprises. How can I service you today?
God damn it, Joe. Can you answer your phone normally? Forget it. Look, bring the boys down to the docks. I got something for us to do that'll definitely put a smile on everyone's face. Hurry up, we don't have time to waste.
Well, it seems that George needs us down at the docks. Wonder what he has planned.
I swear to Christ Almighty, that warmonger better not be taking us to another backroom deal for more yellow cake. I'm not in the mood to deal with shady shenanigans today.
Oh, he's going to have cake for us? Do you think it'll have strawberry or that vanilla frosting with the little confetti candy pieces in it?
Joe, for fuck's sake, not that kind of cake. Look, let's just get over to where he's at and see what kind of nonsense he has going on.
Moments later.